for dinner. Gonna cook on the grill. California chicken. We've made this before. It's so good. Where'd you get it? On All Recipes? allrecipes.com. Just to type California chicken in there. I'm sure you'll find the recipe. We're looking around the house to see what needs to be done to get it ready to sell. And as you know, we sold our house up in Ohio, and that was stressful, I gotta say. I don't like selling houses and living in it. Last time I said I would move out before I sell the house because it seemed like it was so hard to always keep it clean. You never knew when you might have a potential buyer who wanted to come and see your house. The realtor would call you and say, hey, do you mind if we stop in this afternoon or tomorrow? And so you have to try to keep things clean at all times, which is hard to do. Not that it's not clean, but you know, organized. Things put away, and it's kind of hard to live your life and try to sell the house. It's why we got the storage unit, to get stuff out, and so again we can, you know, fix up little dings and paint and that type of thing. So I'm not sure exactly when we're gonna put the house up for sale, but maybe sooner than later, only because it takes time to do it. Once we get it all ready to go and get a realtor out here, we'll use the same realtor that we used to buy the house, and then it takes a few months. And down in Florida, you want to sell your house at this time of year, and so it's either this year or next year. So I'm thinking we're leaning towards this year. That means like now. So if it sells quickly, what we'll do is just rent nearby. So we are thinking about putting the house up for sale this season, you know, snowbird season, winter season. It's called the season down here in Florida because we have the most people down here. But usually tourists or retired people prefer condos from what I've read, but I see lots and lots of retired people in these homes like we live in because they're one floor, there's no basement, no attic. They like having the 3-bedroom, 2-bath because this way they have extra room for family who visits, because a lot of people who move to Florida have family up north or somewhere else. This way they can have their kids or, you know, other relatives come and visit them. Yeah, we're leaning towards this season, like now, if we can get it ready in time. We've always been working on this house since we moved in, so, you know, we got the new roof, new air conditioner, new water tank, new gutters, new vinyl privacy fence, new shed, painted inside out, new tile floors, remodeled bathrooms. Yeah, so I'm sure there's something else. Oh, brand new fans, really nice, the nicer ones too. So it's going to be a nice home for whoever wants it, and I think it would make a great home for a family, or even a single person or a retired couple. It's just the right size, 11 square feet, because it's not too big, but it's big enough if you have family. There's 4 of us and 2 dogs, and you know, sure, it's a little snug, but it was plenty big. Back in Ohio, our home was close to 1,900 square feet, plus a full basement, plus 10 acres, plus a 1,200 square foot workshop for Rick. So we had lots of room to spread around, more than we needed. And I remember thinking, because we had 2.5 bathrooms up there, I remember thinking, I don't need all this space because it's too much to clean. So I will say I definitely prefer the smaller size, and if we ever settle down again, it'll probably be just Rick and me by the time, you know, we get around to that, and I'll definitely go as small as possible. It's a big decision to make, but I think that's what we're leaning towards. And yeah, we can rent for a little while if it sells right away, and houses are selling very quickly. Prices are going through the roof, which is great for us. So buyers, if you're moving to Florida, I don't know about all of Florida, but I know Southwest Florida, prices are going up, and they will continue to rise because it's just building. You never know if there's going to be an economic crash again. There always are. You know, you have your crashes and your booms and everything's going, and then, you know, that lasts a few years and goes up and down. So I will say, and others also predict, that prices will continue to rise. So if you are looking for a place, make sure that you start hunting now so you can see how the prices go up. Our house went up in value over $5,000 just in the last 30 days. It's tripled in price since we bought it. So, of course, we put quite a bit of money into it with all that I told you that we did, but still, there's still a, it's still a good time to buy a house. It's still affordable in certain areas like Port Charlotte, Northport. Definitely more affordable than Venice or Sarasota, even though I love Venice and I love Sarasota, so it depends on the location. I like our location. I'm sure I'd like to be closer to the beach, but the location's nice because you're between two highways, Route 41, which is Tamiami Trail, and Route I-75, and you're not far from Sarasota or going south from here, so that's pretty cool. Those are my thoughts for today. Watching a lot of staging videos, getting your house ready to sell type of videos. I've done it before, so I kind of know how to do it. But I tell you what, decluttering is the #1 thing. Get your stuff out of your house. People don't want to see pictures of your family all over the place and all your memories and personal items. So that's one of the main things to get out of your house when selling. Maybe I'll make some more videos about getting your house ready to sell in the future. I'm going through it again. I know I could sell my house on my own, but I'm going to let our realtor handle it. I really like her, feel very comfortable with her. We bought the house from her. She actually was our realtor when we bought this house, and she wasn't pushy and she didn't stress me out, because sometimes people just stress me out when they're just a little too aggressive and try to get you to do something. She listens to what I want, and I'm comfortable with that. Time for dinner. Well, if you like this video, thumbs up. Please share. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell button to get emails, to get notified when we put a video up, because sometimes you get unsubscribed even if you don't want to. So this is just like a second backup to make sure you don't miss any of our videos, because if you miss some of the videos, you might be like wondering what happened, because I'm kind of giving you a step-by-step tutorial of our life here. Not exactly everything, of course. We got to keep some privacy in our lives, but I'm sharing the best I can. I try to make sure that if anybody just comes in new, that they can kind of have an idea, but it's best if you go back a little bit and catch up on what we're doing if interested. So, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Well, this looks good. Sweet potatoes, beans, and California chicken.